In this video, we're going to look at how to move contacts and mailing lists from FirstClass to Google. To start, we'll work with contacts. To begin, open FirstClass and log in. Once we're logged into FirstClass, I'll go to my Contacts section. As you can see, I have a mailing list at the top here for the tech department, and I also have 4 individual contacts. To export contacts, I'm going to click the first contact I want to export. I'm going to hold down my Shift key, and I'll click on the last contact I want to export. Once I have all of them selected, I'll simply right-click on one of them, and I'll choose Export. And I'll choose Selected Contacts, and I'll choose the V-card format. I'll save this to my desktop. And I'll close out the file transfer window. And now I'll go into Google Contacts to import the new V-card that contains all my contacts. So I'll go to contacts.google.com. And then I'll go into the import option. And I'll choose the V-card file that we just created. And I'll choose Open and Import. And as you can see, my 4 contacts are now in Google. Exporting mailing lists is slightly different. As you can see, I have one mailing list in my contacts for the tech department. If I go into this list, I'll see all the members of the list. In order to export this, I have to email it to my Google CL account. To do that, I'm going to right-click on the mailing list, and I'm going to choose Send to Recipient. As you can see, the mailing list is attached to my email. So I'm going to simply put my Google CL account as the recipient. And I'll type a subject in so I know what this is. Now I'll go ahead and check my CL account for that email. And as you can see, I have the email here with my list. I'll go into that, and I'm going to download this VCF file that's included in that email. And as you can see, it's here in my Downloads folder. Now, unlike Contacts, I can't import this file directly into Google. We have to convert it using utility first. So to do that, I'm going to go to my Applications folder in the Finder. And I'm going to go to the FCASD Utilities folder. And I'm going to open the FirstClass email list converter. I'll hit OK on the warning. And I'm going to browse to my downloaded contact list. So I'll go to my Downloads folder. And there's my tech department list. And it's saying it successfully converted my file. And it gives me the name of the file with the date. And that's now on my desktop. So I'll click OK on this. I'll close out my Applications folder. And now let's go to Google Contacts. So I'll go to contacts.google.com. And like before, we're going to import this file in. So I'll click the Import option. And I'm going to choose the converted list right here on my desktop. And I'll click Import. And as you can see, my tech department mailing list imported into Google. I have all of my contacts here. When you import lists into Google, whether it's one contact, many contacts, or a list like this, it will actually create a custom label for that group. So I'm actually going to rename this one. I'll call this tech department so I know what this is. And I can also go back to the one we imported before with my 4 contacts that were not in a list. I'll rename that one as well. I'll call that one FirstClass Imports. As you can see, moving your contacts and mailing lists from FirstClass to Google can be done with a few clicks. If you run into any problems or have any questions, please reach out to our help desk at help www.fcasd.edu.